I can close that. That's working. Low is working. Steam, someone must have Steam. Um, hmm, Chat window a bit. Stream window. Where I can't see what's happening. Okay. And now we're back to the winning game. Feel like shit. Well, have you tried not? You tried not feeling like shit. Question for you. How are you otherwise, Casey? How was payday 3? Were you even able to play it? For the past 3 days. You know what usually works for me is isn't a very popular response, but I usually like trying heroin. Obviously, I am joking, and I don't advocate for heroin. But, uh, you know, worth a shot, I'd say. The metaphorical one or a literal one. um, just give it a minute. I would like for there to be more than just one person in here. Uh, um, yeah, I bought that copy of Payday 2 for PlayStation 3. Well, it was someone as an early birthday gift sent me the money and I bought it. Because technically I didn't buy it. I put $1 in of my own cash. And I'm excited despite how notoriously awful, like terrible all of the console editions those games are. Like straight horrendous. Despite all of that, there's still some excitement behind it. Because I remember Payday having like decent gameplay. Uh, I remember enjoying the gunplay, but since they decided they don't care about me, I decided I would no longer indulge in the product in a way that is beneficial to them. So a second-hand sale of a game, of a port of the game that isn't maintained anymore. I think the company behind the port is defunct. Somehow the servers are still up. Not paying anything for the servers. Still unplayable 10 hours later. I'm sorry. I truly am. I myself, um, it really does suck for people in that position who bought the game. Um, and are wanting to play it and can't. We have the same situation with the Diablo 4, and it's always online is a cancer. And something that sort of confuses me is there was the announcement that this was happening, right? Everyone knew, and also everyone. Why is it making your voice sound like that? I can turn my fan down. Hold on. That would be the noise gate because I have uh, uh, what do they call it? The microphone picks up the entire room, and I have a fan running because it's hot because I have no air conditioning. So that's what that is. But everyone knew that this was happening, that it was going to be an online, always online game. Diablo 4 had just released, and so it's fresh in people's mind why people resented Diablo 4. There was the standard backlash. It only lasts a week. And then I didn't hear about it again. And there was some other controversy at the time, which I don't even remember because that they've just had so many controversies after or like since the reveal of the third entry. But it's consumerism, especially in the games industry. It's like raw, like whoa. I hear discussion online. You learn the same lessons every like 6 months, and you still like fall into that same trap, and it's I there's only so much sympathy I can give with the general audience. Didn't hear about Diablo 4 anymore because everyone stopped playing it. Yeah, um, that's true, but as far as I know, it did get better, and I talked about this a little bit before, but it's you have that awful launch of the online always online service. They always underestimate the workload, and then when they do get it figured out, it's the service becomes mediocre. Like it's not even like a good online service. But anyway, we're starting to get people. I lost to someone during the revamp. So this is night 2 of a major weapon system revamp. If I recall correctly, where I left off, um, weapon swapping was working again. I implemented weapon swapping again. Go here, the Type 100. We can go and we can switch between them. Doesn't seem to be any bugs there. But if I buy okay, glug glug glug, and then I buy a third gun, yeah, I pull out the Type 100, and the order is incorrect. So something with the give command isn't functioning properly um with Mule. And I see that I've lost to more people. That'll always be funny to me. Why come on the stream if you're gonna leave as soon as I like start working on the title? I don't know. Okay, so maybe this is fine. I can do a print here. Because this should always be at need the string. This should be 2 in this case. It should be 1 and 2. Did not everyone on the Discord. Signing to 0, that works. Signing to 1, that also works. We buy our nice little yummy juice. Signing to 2, so that works. So I guess the issue is the give command. You know what? I might know what's happening. Swap weapons, animation. Where do I run it? Here's the point where is it set active weapon in slot? Right here. It must be here. I can see how this can be an issue sequentially. Because if you're holding slot 1, you're assigning it 2, you're still running it twice. So it loops back around from the new weapon. Yeah, yeah. So, well, no, because it should always be 0. Interesting. So, apparently there's an issue with my logic here. Apparently I have a robotic echo. I don't know about that. Well, I'm not saying I doubt, but it's unusual if true. Monitor and output. Ah, no, it's fine for me. Um, it's all right on my end. You hear an echo. It's somewhere else. Okay. Um, somehow I broke this. Let me confirm actually. This should block the third gun if this issue spot is identified. I think. Let's go ahead and bug kick now. Signing the 1, signing the 2, yeah, pulls out the Type 100, the Colt goes out, Greenfield goes out. So I wonder, Colt, Greenfield, the order I purchased them in, I need to take that into account. So we want to preserve that information. I'm gonna buy the Springfield first, and then I'm gonna buy the Type 100. Colt, Springfield, Type 100, Colt, Springfield, 100. So that works. Okay. That is fantastic. So the next thing that needs done is we need to keep track of which weapon is the third. So maybe do that. So here's all our stats, and then if we do if I is equal to what did I name this? You'll kick a weapon slot -1 because it starts at 0. And set self.weapons is mule kick weapon is true. So now, get rid of this, it's not useful. We can print it out at all times. So, oops, the frame, what's the read? I just start right here. Ring, web, in, third web. Well, I'll have to do that in a bit. Row is less than air weapons. Iterate I. Not you replying to my text out loud. I'm embarrassed. Hi, embarrassed. It's can't exclude you from the chat with 2 other people in it. Be rude. No, thanks for popping in. Indulging. We haven't spoken in a while. This is kind of like a half conversation. If our weapons I is mule kick weapon. The weapon is weapon name. Weapons I. Guy there. You're referring to 344. Oh. Yeah. Okay, get a little confused. Pass this time? Yeah, we did. Awesome. I didn't hear you responding to. I'm talking to myself. A problem. Um, excellent. Excellent. So if I replace the type 100, and it doesn't work, okay, that's fine. That's something we need to keep track of. Why is YouTube claiming that the bitrate's fucked when it's not fucked? Maybe so. Okay. So when we give a weapon, aha, this is it. I don't want to duplicate this. So I need a utility for like sign weapon in slot. Set active in slot. Ugh. This will break small weapons. Yeah, I know. Fine. Took for about a minute or two. Oh my god, hi. Hello, Starist. Not sure why it chose to do that. It's a little silly. Okay. Either way, so we need like a stage 2. Void weapon. Sign weapon. Just make it the same parameters. So actually, slot. Okay. Silly little documentation here. Slot. Not slow. E add reserve. Kind of long there, but oh well. Fills in weapon data for slot. Good enough. Weapon ID equals 0. We do weapon sign weapon. Alright, weapon mag reserve. And then we take all of this and we go. Throw that in there because we're awesome. We don't cause issues. Oh. Yeah, I don't like multi-line cursor. I'm sorry, but when it comes to dealing with line breaks like that, it's the most annoying thing in the world. So annoying. Okay. Look how good that is. All slots are occupied. That won't work for Mule pick, will it? Oh, yeah, I'll have to look at that. Fill in current slot. Sign weapon is always going to be 0. Man, weapon reserve. So I think what I just noticed there, assuming I didn't break anything, which I did, hooray! Open 377. How can I manage that? Try something else. Value I. Oops. Weapon slot, weapon slot, weapon slot, slot. Yada yada. Yada yada. Yada yada. Yada, 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 yada. Incredible. Looks like there's some warnings. Too few parameters. Did I not pass the ID? Oops. Alright, I think we're good now. Awesome, we're back on track. So let me, oh, well, I pulled out the Springfield, I didn't swap. Yeah, just as I thought, we're still holding for one. That's okay. We can, and then again, I noticed there was a regression. Why the Springfield? Why would that be? Because we're only running this once now? Really not. Didn't have that issue before. Oh, it is. Would be watching. Brother wants to play Cold War. Sorry for his loss. That is awful. Really awful. 4 minus 0. I'll bring this back. Minus less than slot minus 1. Was it an off by 1 issue before? Maybe that's what I had neglected before. An off by 1. What's happening? Woof! Woof, 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 woof. Today I decided I'd learn to speak furry. Okay, Springfield. Like, oh. Somehow my cult is gone. It's unfortunate. Where did my cult go? That happen even when I'm holding one weapon? That's interesting. This should properly assign the one when we. Well, no, because we confirmed swamp weapons is working. So strange. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Ha ha ha, I'm so silly. Float should be. Ha 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 ha. Otherwise, this would always give us something in the 0 slot, which we don't want. What's that complaining about? Oh, it's mad because I didn't do one of these. Here another one. 2 warnings. Why was it mad twice? It's not okay. Otherwise, it's not mad anymore. Okay. Oh, well, back to holding 2, but now swamp issues back. How did I break that? That's so strange. How did I break that? So when we give a weapon, we assign it to 0. Is less than slot minus 1. Oh. Okay. I have to think this through. So this makes it work 2 weapons, but it breaks it for 3, as I understand it. Yeah. Okay. So let's make it equal to 1. So it fixes the off by 1 in a different way. It should always do it. No, I'm dumb. Okay. The real issue is less than or equal to slot -1, I think. But notice, I'm not thinking too hard about this problem. Just brute forcing the correct answer. That's the way it should be done. Alright, springy guy. Okay, still nothing for type 100. How do I want this to work? I can do if slot is equal to slot -1. I can, oh, I don't like that. If that works, I'll keep it and I'll just mark it as a really bad. You know how I am with those. Try to avoid them. Springfield. It doesn't work anyway. It goes too far. Because that assumes... No. We're always in 0. Swap 1s to 1. Ooh, that's strange. Scream hits different with COVID. Learn to speak furry, never woofing again. That's all. Oh, ow, whoa. Ugh. Twisted my body in a very strange way. Okay. So this is a little odd. This should be slot 2, right? And I might print back. Let's see. Print. Okay, starting with 0, starting with 1, starting with 2. This why did it roll over? Here's an idea. If I do that and swap to the call in the type 100, nope. Oh, type 100. Oh, the order's broken, right? Alt Springfield type 100. Alt Springfield type 100. No. Alt Springfield type 100. Springfield. Alt type 100 Springfield. Is this a problem in the normal game? I have to think about how this works. It's shitty diagram time. Hold on. Ice cream is always yummy. On occasion. I definitely like it more than like a popsicle, but I don't know if I'd ever take ice cream over like a good brownie. We have our slots here. Our 0 and 1. But what's happening here is we want number 2. And it seems that somewhere down the line these orders are getting fucked and it's becoming 1 0 2. Is that right? So it should be like no 0 2 1 0 2 0 2 1. I think we need to perform a swap before we do the give. I think that's what we're noticing. That's what I understand. we assign the slot to. Okay, so when we're assigning the 2, we do. Now tell the player to hold it. Is this the issue? No, it's not going to be the issue. It's assigned to correctly. Where is it? So annoying. It should always be 2. Does this matter? Yes, it does matter because it breaks the swap. So we need to preserve the order. When you call give, we need to swap once. Okay, we need to swap. Always want to swap once at the end. But when we assign the client a weapon in a new slot, first we need to make sure that we set the slot we're currently in to the slot before the new slot. And that way, when we get to this point and we perform the final swap, we always swap to the new one. Okay. Okay, so this would go here. For j equals 0, j is less than I, plus plus. In the little nasty here, that's okay, that's okay. So this should perform one swap. Alright, let's see what we notice. Cult Springfield, pulls up the Springfield, Cult Springfield, 100. Cult Springfield, type 100. Okay, good. That's when we performed a swap in the middle of it. Cult Springfield, 100. Cult Springfield, type 100. Hey! Did it! That was, blech. Okay. Thank you. Diagram that, makes no sense. You helped me realize. So what does that leave us? So now it alternates as it should. Excellent. Now we need to reserve or make slot 2 exclusive for until Mule. So it shouldn't do this. Instead, it should do weapon slots if of that works. And the Mule, so we have Mule Kick. Are we gonna get anywhere else? One and only Mule Kick reference here. That's the hope. Potentially in the entire code base, which would be really nice if I designed this such a way that like where this is it. Weapon slots is Mule Kick weapon slot. Else slots is weapon slot -1. Then we just iterate through weapon slots. Break anything? No, I couldn't. Excellent. Okay. My little springy guy. Oh, Springfield. Oh, 500. Okay. So we don't want to perform the swap if we're over slots here. Wait a minute. We have to call it swap swap. Yeah, okay, if we're overwriting a slot. Slot equals 0. If slot does not equal 0. Don't rearrange the array if we're replacing the I think that's what the secret is. The secret sauce. Springfield Colt, Springfield Type 100. Colt, 100. Springfield Type 100. Excellent, excellent. We have Type 100 Springfield Ray Gun. Type 100 Springfield Ray Gun. Type 100. Okay, it's still the ray gun, no corruption. Now it's the double barrel. Awesome. Here's something I just thought of. Something that should be broken now. If I buy a trench gun and I switch to the Colt, yeah, I can buy 2 trench guns. That's something. These are test cases I have to work through now because of this revamp. Is I have to revise. I think what it is player has weapon. Okay, this should be pretty simple. Person got weapon 0. Excellent. 0, 1, 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. And in fact, we can make this actually we return the slot itself. Ooh, that's an interesting problem. You want 2 trench guns? Sucks. You don't want to break compatibility for how this works. We can do. You don't need the storage. You don't need this. Float. Alright, 4 eyes 0 eyes less than max player 1. Eyes. Okay. So float weapon ID app true weapon ID equals include non-app weapon person dot weapons dot weapon ID else is person dot weapons weapon ID. See, the cool thing about this is that it's something that's not realized. Is this will allow for easy modability. If someone wants to make a mod for Mule Kick, makes it so you can hold 8 weapons. All these systems will just work. Yeah. So if weapon ID is equal to the comparison, return I plus 1. So I'll keep bring these comments over. Read to this point. I guess this one's kind of worthless. I don't know why I wrote that. There it is. Rewritten to be awesome. Kick that only holds weapons I personally made. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That one doesn't seem as feasible with the system. Okay. Buy my little trenchy guy. Still says buy ammo. Interestingly, I could buy ammo. I don't know what was up with that. I don't think that's my fault. In this context. I think it's just like... I think that's a bug with the wall weapons. Such a weird one. Yeah, out of scope for this right now. I mean, I touched every gun except the Colt. Yeah, but you get the point I'm making. The system is based on numerics, not relative to ID. Now we have that. So when I down, that's going to be what I focus on next. If I go down, get down, I rewrote downing. Wow, fix me. This just obliterates the third slot. That's what we're here to fix. Get rid of heel kick weapon. If for I 0, next list the max player weapons plus if self weapons I that is mule kick weapon is true. Self weapons I weapon ID 0 blah 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 blah. And then we need a new utility because in the event it's in slot 1. We then have a weird disparity where you'll be stuck on slot 0 because you'll try to switch weapons, but because weapon ID of 1 is 0, it'll assume you only have one weapon. So we need to reorganize the array. So weapons fix array. Do I want it to be part of? No, I don't think so. I think we just want to fix up list. Bucket. Weapons fix up list. Weapons fix up list. Did I forget those somewhere? Me getting distracted. Never happened. Okay, that's fine. Fix up list. What do I wanna write? Iterates through client weapons and moves reorders to remove gaps with the 0 with IDs of 0. That makes more sense. Void weapons fix up a list. For I is 0, less than max player weapons, I iterates. So if we need to make a backup again, don't yeah, we need to make a backup. What if I do that? Store current weapons locally. I'll just copy paste that. There's no reason for that to be split, because this is the only other time we ever need it. If weapons storage I got weapon ID does not equal 0. Another thing I need to do, weapon index equals 0. Weapon index. Okay. So weapons index weapon ID equal to weapons storage I weapon ID. There's 6 things total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Magazine. Weapon magazine. Weapon magazine left. Weapon magazine left. Reserve. Reserve. Weapon skin. Is Mule Kick weapon. Okay, and that should be it for that. This might error out. I don't know if the order is correct. Doesn't look like it was. Post increment. Now it just says read only. What are you talking about? No need for that. Fantastic. Okay. So we'll go. We'll purchase a third weapon. Oops, we don't have Mule Kick. Gotta make that work. My third weapon will be the flamethrower. Awesome. So type 100 volt flamethrower. So then I'll down, and I should lose the flamethrower, but I'll have the type 100 in the call. Their orders will be correct if I did it correctly. Oh, I'm stupid. Sure. Alright, Colt, Springfield, type 100. Pull out the call. Colt Springfield, Colt Springfield, Colt Springfield, Colt Springfield. Boop. Another thing is the weapon backup stuff might be problematic, actually. We'll see, we'll see. Colt, Springfield, Springfield, Colt. Okay. Why are you letting them happen? Let's see. Everything ever happened. Damage. Maybe I should set more than just ID to 0. What if I also set to false? I don't think that'll fix the bug. I'll try it though. Is Mule Kick weapon is false. GTFO. Field type weapon. Oh no, I'm down in the ground. A bug that no one ever reported. Oh no. Oh, Springfield, Springfield. Okay. So I know one thing. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. Reset all of the players' weapons. Ha ha ha. Got weapons. You know what? Smart cursor will come in handy for this because I can go bam, 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 bam. I do one of these, and I go, and do this, and I go, we set it equal to 0 on all of them. Well, this can be false. Just like that, bug squashed. In theory. Oopsies. Okay, bam, bam. Looks like downing in general. Some more bugs. That's okay. These were ones I can fix. Alright, Colt, Springfield. Colt, Springfield. Awesome. What happens if I buy revive again? Buy Mule Kick. And then we're gonna hold the ray gun. The Colt, Springfield, ray gun. It's all about preservation of the order because we don't want players to get gypped, basically. Colt, Springfield, Colt, Springfield, Colt. See. Oh, I know what that is. So technically that worked. However, a little bit of funkies here. So we want to perform a weapon swap. Is what happened there. So self.weapons 0 is no kick weapon. Weapons swap. We don't care about the animation. So now we won't be holding the ray gun anymore. Uh-oh, something broke. Oh no, is it weapon? Swap weapon? It is. I keep doing plurals. It's still broke though. That's okay. Weapon, swap weapon. Weapon, swap weapons. Okay. Confident now. Yeah, seem to be good. We're awesome. We're rolling. Oh, type 100 right now. Should pop the Colt. Type 100. Fantastic. Fantastic. So, does that leave us? So that works correctly. Keep following the down logic here. Take away weapons and perks. Yeah, this. Guess this is fine. Oh god. Oh, I just remembered how gross this is. Again, has a special case where we don't fill this reserve. I never understood why this is so complicated in COD. Regardless, there's that bug that we were noticing. Okay, well, this is going to be a problem. Sure. So secondary mag doesn't exist anymore. Self.weapons 1. Dot. And magazine left. Reserve. And that reminds me. We give a weapon. We properly set the second to left magazine to 0. No, we don't. Else, our weapons. Weapon slot. Weapon is 0. Would have been funny. We allowed to bully people for the choice and editor themes. And you can bully me in lots of other ways. I mean, I've basically created. Look at how nasty long references are, and look at the length of look at the length of this struct. Oops. But hey, Blubs, how's it going? Weapon self dot. Uh, tired of this current mag shit. Tired of it. Gone. 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 You made a stream? Stoked? Oh, like you. I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, I've been doing these quite often. Again, every few days. The Vita community seems to appreciate them. And here I am. Put that weapon 0. Oh, Self that weapon equals self 0. I want to keep the legacy play stuff. Get the fuck out. Fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I'm removing all of this legacy weapon stuff. Loves. And it's been I spent an hour and a half on it last night. We're now an hour in today. But I need stuff weapon goes beyond. That reminds me. I did an oopsie here. You open weapons. Not quite. It's a structure, not an object. Got your ID, you got your ammo, you got your skin, and the important one, the whole reason I'm doing this is a proper tracker. If you're holding a mule kick weapon, so now it'll cycle through an array properly, and always store which weapon is the mule kick weapon and in what slot that is. Because there was a bug report. What's up with the player downstate ammo? Reuse a random ass var for it. Talking about. I don't see any weird use with the down ammo. Myself, I never have to touch this again, and I was wrong. Oh, still shit. Well, this is ugh. Oh, the Tesla count? I mean, what the fuck is this? I see. I get it. Oh, I found it just as you said that. I think this tracks the weapon, the ammo that was fired when you're in that stand. Because like if you're holding your ray gun, right, and you're pew pewing and you fire 3,000 shots, you want to subtract 3,000 ammo from your weapon. Be very rich, man. In fairness, there's shit here that I don't ever have to touch again. That I'm like super confident about. Power ups aside from carpenter stuff like the power up core, the electric traps, I think. Ray gun. We know the WAF is good. Omitting like small things. But yeah, that's a little weird. I was really trying to avoid using struck things. This is the consequence. Self dot weapon. I think I think the takeaway here is get down is done. Oh, there's also electro targeted for destroying the revive icon in co-op. Interesting, interesting. Ah, there's more in here. Oh man. I hate all of these references. I hate them. Self dot. Weapons 0. Weapon magazine. Magazine left. And weapon reserve. I really hate achievements, to be 100% honest. All they do is add these stupid niche pieces of branching everywhere. Uh, stupid, stupid, stupid. Couldn't be any other reference. Uh, 0, weapon, reserve, the magazine. Oops. Magazine left. Okay. Look, this was fine. That's fine. That's fine. Gross, but fine. Is not fine. Zero. Weapon reserve. Oh, I completely glossed over this, didn't I? Oh, that's fine. This is fine. Oh, this is gonna need tested hard. I hate doing like a big refactor. And it's something that can't be broken into multiple commits. It's of this nature. So it's like Yeah. Here's here's a really big commit that probably breaks a bunch of stuff. Enjoy. We'll branch it first and I'll have people test it, it's fine. Okay. Now time to fix a bunch of problems. 317. I fucked up here. Oops. Well, there's the fuck up. There's another one. 321. Did I just do the same thing? I did just do the same thing. Hey, that's it. Okay. Let's see what I broke. Oh, I don't want that shot. Get the fuck out. 4. 3. That works. Springfield Colt. Ooh, I should probably buy a fucking third weapon. Colt. Springfield STG. Okay, well, there's that issue fixed with the Mustang and Sally ammo. Colt, Springfield, Mustang and Sally. Awesome. Fantastic. So something's wrong with GitHub. Assuming it's that. It's gotta be this. I clicked you. Okay, if it's the second weapon. Serve. Well, it can't be that, because it's the actual, like, weapon restoration. So it's this. When it came out, it was legit giving me a headache, because it's so sluggish. I bought it secondhand for, like, 25 bucks. Like, sealed, complete box. And I played, ZP2 when, yeah, true. Technically, we're at 2.0, because it's semantic versioning. Because we keep refactoring stuff. So demos, you're 1.0. 25 bucks for Cyberpunk. Because I wanted something to play on my PS5 and I got that. Like maybe 30 minutes. I got to a point where absolutely demands that you need lots of in-game currency to continue playing. It's like, okay, so what do I do to earn currency? And then it's like, well, you can either like explore the open world for 6 hours, or you could do these like small contract quests. It's like, okay, I guess I guess I'd do these contract quests, and then they're just so annoying, and they don't pay out. Um, so I stopped playing it. I just want to go through the main story. Stop putting shit in my way. If I want to do something else, I'm going to explore something on the side. I'll do that. Don't make me play hours of side content. Progress. No. But anyway, hope that weapon BK. It's probably our issue, right? Remember that 2 inch. It was kind of lame. It's an easier way to get eddies. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not going back to it. That killed anything, any interest I had in the game. Like right there. As soon as I tried one of those like contracts, I failed. And then I looked online and it said, "Oh, you were already pretty much doing the right thing." I'm like, "Nope, goodbye." Didn't even run that good, to be honest. Um, okay. I've kind of distracted myself. You know what it is? We're not doing give weapon. We're just kind of overwriting it. I think what needs to happen is we need something to force set a slot, which doesn't already exist. Kind of a utility for that is what I'm gathering. Well, we do, technically. I guess that would work. There's so many different utilities that it's like I forget about them. Okay, weapon, assign weapon, slot 0, W, biatch, it's 12. W, alt, 8, 16. We do this somewhere else too, I think. The way going. Guess I thought so. Oh, yeah. Technically we try, but it should be swap weapon. It's true. This is what it should be instead. Relying on the utility. DSP is dead, Vita is dead, Switch is dead, 3DS is dead. What else can I play on in my living room? Steam Deck. Did I fix the bug, or did I just go doing random shit? Well, FTE is, oh, there it goes. Didn't like being terminated. Did I fix the bug, or did I just do random shit that made it worse? Let's find out. For Dead 2 when? I was wondering about that. Lubs, I have my birthday in 5 days. So let me know if you want to do anything the night of my birthday. I will be 21. Oh, Springfield. I didn't do anything. I think the reason being, a weapon, assign weapon. That's what I used, right? Slot 0. Self that weapon BK. Self that current mag BK. Self current ammo. Then does assign weapon play the takeout for me? That weapon in slot, true. Yeah, it does. So I don't need any of this, in theory. Well, stealth weapon BK will always be active on it. When would weapon backup never be set? Literally never. It's always set. Okay, so there's no need for this guard. Does this fix the bug that I won't bother analyzing? Surely this will do. Surely. Oh, Springfield. Oh, Springfield. Wow, look at that. My move type is here, I guess. An odd place for that. Yep, that's correct. The 26th. There's downing done. Refactored, in quotes. I should do my due diligence and make sure that, like, firing with the ray gun works. Ugh. I'm just gonna hope it does. Okay. I'm gonna hold the ray gun. I got my standard 2160. Hold out the ray gun. I'm gonna fire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. I want the Colt. Damn it! Ugh. I think I know why. Or do I? That was so depressing. I felt utterly defeated in that moment. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So we get up. We muck about. How do we do this? This is weird, but apparently it works. It's the actual like a signing. It's always the weapon. Is it because so we swap weapons, so it's always one this stage. So we're dealing with our first slot. Is that what we're backing up? No, it's not. It's not. Ha ha ha. We should do this after. That should be the problem. We have this huge, ugly branch. How can it be smart? Hey, to be honest, maybe dupe it. Maybe dupe it. Not the end of the world. Swap weapons and then back it up again. Ugh. I'm sorry. Going to left for Quake 2. You know, what interests me, loves, and this is an idea I had this morning, is I'm really interested in solitude. For not really for any particular reason. Oh fuck. Be the used to be the great guy. What's the COD logic for how downed ammo you have? It's taking to get multiple mags. It depends on the context. The ray gun is hard coded to just give you a full clip. It's the way it works for us right now is accurate. Pull out the ray gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hooray! It works again! Now downing is completed again. If Solitude mentioned, I have a prototype of my hard drive with like just a pretty bare bones vanilla FTE mod where the physics are pretty close to Halo player physics, which is weird because I didn't make any changes to the way momentum and grad works. I just did some tweaks to gravity, um, the way jumping works, um, like delays between jumping. I have player scale correct in terms of um, like accurate Halo scale, so you could have properly sized maps without scaling issues. Well, FTEs just for ease of convenience. You know how NZP started again. It was started in FTE for convenience of Devel, and then it came back over. But it's vanilla Quakesy. Okay, so let's work on the mystery box. The mystery box is gonna break. Yeah, just as I thought. Okay, I'm gonna start closing files here. I'm hoping the core that we have right now is enough to just zip through everything. Just get the rest of it done. The next up is the mystery box. So, ugh. All of this garbage will blow your mind. It's gonna blow your mind. Weapon. Give weapon. Self dot box weapon dot weapon. Prefer linear story based on ZB maps would be interesting. I've had interest for a while in adding a lot of the 0, a lot of the Half-Life entities into NZP Quakesy, because that's the one thing I admired about Gold Source and Source is that none of those story sequences are code driven at all. They're all driven by map entities and Hammer, and that is so fascinating to me. It's not optimal from a performance perspective. So powerful. That to me is amazing. Um, so that would be kind of your linear support would be, in my eyes, would be a form of that. The Browning. Oops, it didn't work. um. Oh, because oh, yeah, how to do that weird um this nonsense. I just move it down. Mention that if someone wanted to make a standard shooter, all I asked is they're good at produce. They're all Creative Commons. Is correct. Stuff equals other. Weapon. You don't need to do any of this either. Because I think if weapon will play the first ranks. Let me remind myself. So weapon act and slot shoot. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Yeah, people can do whatever the fuck they want with NZP, really. They can make garbage if they so desire. No, it's still broken. It's wrong. Oh, it's other. Tempe. My box open, my box open. Oops. Final round. I keep getting distracted. Press select on my Steam Deck to try and repair the window. I'm not even joking. That's how it would be. Now give me a weapon. Let this be just a one and done. Let's go car. Sweet. Go buy a mule. Mule guy. Good mule. It should just work fine because it costs the same weapon function. Oh, scoped car. 42. Car. That works. Okay. What do you mean not code driven? It's your delay is way off. Try to get him because I've noticed he's been responding like 5 minutes late consistently. So we'll try to get him live. Love me the NG. There's that. Just like that. Let me know when you're no blubs. You're watching on TV and it fell behind. I figured. It's all good. So the way Half-Life powers its linear sequences is there is no unique code for event sequences. It's all powered by generic entities, activators, and triggers that do I didn't follow. So as an example, I actually implemented Flytrap in Half-Life to an extent where it's powered by a bunch of random entities that sequence together. So like there's a trigger that takes damage, which triggers an animated sequence for the items spinning and rising up, and it also triggers a timer. The timer activates other triggers for the shootables, and each shootable activates a sound entity that plays a sound and a message. So that it's all to say is every narrative sequence you see in Half-Life, every linear sequence, every story-driven sequence is powered by generic entities like that. So it's like you spawn your generic NPC in. When they spawn, you link a target for them to walk in to a certain direction, and then that target initiates a certain animation with a delay. I'm still not probably explaining this very well, but the point is, yeah, it is really, really fascinating. I'll show the Flytrap, but it is like the de facto way of doing that stuff. But at least custom map scripts. Nope, all in the BSP, all just random entities. Flytrap. But yeah, I made this proof of concept because I wanted to bring those entities over to NZP and then have some custom ones that more fall in line with what you'd expect. I need to add desktop audio as a source. 1 second. Speaker or headphones? I'll try headphones. Yeah, okay, that was loud as shit. I'm sorry. Uh, Like that and that. And I'll turn down the volume. So this is what I was able to come up with in like just a few minutes with existing entities. I did use this for the explosive barrels for the knocked music Easter egg, where it's so that every time you shoot a barrel, it uses its assigned target, and the target is this internal counter. So when it reaches a value, it also uses a target which plays the song. So it's really interesting sequencing that what I love about it is it eliminates any need for level specific code. Um, Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, yeah, I worked on downing, did wall weapons. I did the box real quick. Let me make sure the Bowie knife still works and stuff. Make sure I didn't break them. I didn't break grenades. Grenade! We got our slow Bowie jump. Still got beddings. That all still works as expected. Cool, I didn't break it. I'm noticing the Bowie knife doesn't spawn as prop, but that was an issue before. How to scope. I had brain dumped in an on-forum post with ideas for a bunch of primitive engines they can do to change prop. Yep, exactly. You found the words, then I could. Okay. What are other instances where you acquire a weapon? I think just pack a punch. Made a list before. Let me pull up the old stream. So I made a list, and I feel like there was more to the list. Any linear clip level and have an alphabet style survival map. Pretty much. You nailed it. Where's my stream? From last night. I made a list in Kate, and I specifically had it on the screen so that I could reference it and look back. Come on, previews. Where did I have Kate open? There it was. So, off the wall. Okay. Wall, box, glass stand. I did that. When you spawn in, I did that. So it's just pack a punch in and stuff. And then it's just going and tearing down all the old references. Real quick, I've left some warnings here. Yeah, damage or get up. Where is it? Although I've touched a lot of files. All of these can go away. It's nice to have not have any like just random, completely different implementations for weapon swapping everywhere now. Like unique code, for instance. Yeah. Okay. Pack punching. So machines. I take out here. Switch, right? Yeah, switch. Touch pack. Back up current weapon in the second slot. Getting replaced. I don't know about that. So we shouldn't need to back it up because we're just taking it away. Look how weird this is. You like give them the pump weapon, then we switch. This is so weird. There's no need for this. We just need to take the weapon from them and then reorganize the array. There's no need for any of this. Like any self-taught weapons, 0. Weapon ID 0. And then a weapon fix up. I think is what I call it because I'm dumb. Do that as well. Weapon. Weapons. That should be it. Broken. Oh no, I broke everything. Submitting a bug report. You don't have charity before that war. Dropping a Betty as you buy the perk shall let you hold all guns. True and real. Weapon fix up. Ugh, I hate that name. Weapon fix up list. Yes. Whatever. And have good naming schemes for everything. Okay. Hello, Mr. Springfield. Okay. Give me the coal. It didn't take the weapon away. Oh god. Name spacing for the win. Yeah. It's like a OOP for dweebs. I do throw it everywhere. Mbox, 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 Mbox. Love my name spacing. Okay. Swap weapons. I think we need a dedicated remove weapon. I think that's what I'm starting to grasp here. So maybe we should hack this. Or do because it worked here. Where was that? Well, we swapped away from it. So that's kind of a different case. Okay. Void, weapon, new weapon, slot. Self.weapons, slot, 0. Then weapon, except list. But before we do that, if slot is 0, we need a special case for this. Weapons, weapon, mob weapons. So we're holding a different weapon in the slot. If it's 0, it'll always be set to 1. We can just iterate over slot. Right? That's how I made it. Right? It moves forward. No, it moves. Oh fuck. No, it shifts back. I need a diagram again. I'm tired for this. I feel it though. I'm so close. Okay. 0, 1, 2, that shitty 0. So it moves forward. Or it shifts back. So hypothetically it'd be 1, 2, 0. So it would be in 2. Instead of setting slot to 0, slot should be max player weapon. No, because that won't take me to clicking effect. Oh, fuck. Float weapon count. I have self.works. Weapon count equals no pick weapon slot -1. Else count equals. What did I do for this before? Mule. I guess subtracting 2. You'd want the direction to choose which gun depending on how you're doing. Not equals. Let me run through this. Do the logic here. Nope. Fuck off. Okay. We only have 2 weapon slots. So we want to switch this guy here. So first the array gets flipped. Right. So we need slot 0 become 1. So weapon count be 3 can be minus. No, it'd be 0. Oh fuck. I love trying to think of some super basic logic while tired. I need that to be 1. You're running a mule kick slot 100 big kidder. Somebody know which gun is the mule kick slot. I've thought about it, and everything that came to mind was just kind of like unfitting, because you could. Um, I think what I ended up coming up with is if I ever were to do that, it'd just be like a green dot to the weapon name. But I don't know if I will because I feel like part of the charm with Mule Kick um, is is your it kind of dicks you over because you have to remember which slot it is. I don't know. It's one of those like weird design conversations where what point is parody obnoxious? Does adding a mule kick an indicator and the fact that takes away from parody is the trade worth it, I guess. So when you're holding the mule kick slot. Um it would kind of mess with the HUD. It'd kind of get like covered based on the perk position or like obscure other perks more. One of the games randomized the weapon slots if you go down, so you never know which is the mule kick slot. Yeah, mule kick in COD wasn't very well implemented. Um, Ours is better now in this commit. I'm distracted. Hmm. So without mule kick, we want 0 to become 1. Otherwise, 0 becomes 2. That's the real simple, very simple challenge that I keep distracting myself over. I think make the icon flash when you pull out in the slot. I'm lazy. I don't want to do that. I don't want to add like a flashing indicator and a timer associated with it. Like I said, a green dot next to the name, if anything, does the job. I could hard code it, I guess. It's whatever. At the end of the world, that is 2. Else equals 1. Or the weapon slot minus 1. It should do the job. Good enough. It's the logic you're doing. Properly removing a weapon without breaking the list. Which I think this will do it. Then remove weapon. Then remove weapon. That's whatever, Blobs. It's whatever. So eat your little cookie. Didn't work. Fuck. Am I in the wrong state? I'm in the wrong state. Upgrade. That was embarrassing. All this garbage. Self is the player, right? Yeah. No need for this. I can stay on. Yeah, okay, so you really did make a goof by choosing to be born in Arizona. Wow, I have the cult. I have the pulverizer, and it replaced the weapon. Ooh, okay. Okay, don't need any of this. Just like before. Weapon, give weapon. Um, Stop that weapon. And pay that weapon. Oops, I broke something. Bioactivities. You know, living in Ohio ain't so bad. Oh god, you Tempe. What are you talking about? Right there. Oh, mine went so bad. We live so close to Columbus. Hope I did it again. Close. I would. I think I would love living in California now. Not for the cost of living, but like California just seems pretty cool. Hooray! Okay. I'm noticing skin doesn't apply properly for give weapon. So much, oh, so much cleaner. Mwah, mwah. Assign weapon. Do, 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 do. Self dot weapons. Weapon slot. Weapon skin is get weapons skin. I hate. Weapon defines skin. Get web skin. Wow. This is so consistent and awesome. Okay. Oh, I got the Springfield back. I wasn't even paying attention to that. And for pulverizing, I get the Springfield. Ugh, I hate. Yeah, why wouldn't you just set the power? No, I think Yuki wrote the pap, so I'm mad at him for that move. That was kind of silly. I'll rewrite it soon. Make it good, nice and good. Pulverizer, pulverizer, hooray! What happens if I buy a scope weapon? Fantastic. What happens if I have a scope weapon? Fantastic. I have the oh, see, ooh. Had a little scopy cookie action. I think it's something we did before. Yeah, we just kind of forced. Um, oh, we're done with that. Why would you go all the way up there? What's wrong with you? AB2 model. We just passed the weapon to it. Our weapon 2 model 0. And no more fucked up cookie. Yep. Okay. Oh, max ammo. I need to make sure max ammo still works. And if I tap, so mule kick weapon should go away, and then should become the porter. Nope. There's a problem. I'm holding the mule kick gun. Self that weapon. What is mule kick weapon? Or set it to false. That won't fix the order. Does everything shift forward one or back? It's just back. Is that this might not fix it. Might be a needed fix, but not in this context. I still have a ray gun. So it's this. This is my bane. Is there any reason it wouldn't work? Because that would be 2. Does it move everything forward or does it move everything back? Am I getting confused? The small weapons. Zero becomes 2. So it's moving everything forward, I think. One's becoming 0. 2 would become 1. 2 would become 0. No, it would be 2 gloves because it's mule kick weapons slot or something. Yeah, mule kick weapons slot, which is it's the 3rd slot. So it's returning 2, which is good. I think I'll set it to 1. Maybe I'm just too sleepy. Hey, okay. It should just always be 1. I guess it always moves forward instead of back. Oh my god, I hate the regular effect on FTE. Okay. There's that. Was there anything broken? anything left to do aside from just this should be all of the weapons. 83 has some fixes. I'm gonna see how fixed they really mean. If you're not refunding, it's not worth your time. But I'll say. Got that by our secondary ammo. Love, love, love to see how few references there are. Fantastic. So that means that I have covered every base, it looks like. Custom depths, secondary. Mag 2. And then they get their act together. See, that's the wrong mindset. Weapons 0. That. Reserve. Happens way too often. They think it's okay. You should be pissed. They did you dirty. Even though you're just paying through Game Pass, man. It did you dirty. You were done dirty. You were done wrong. You're disrespected. Weapon switch. Is this even used? Nope. Goodbye. Nope. Okay. Project line search and VS Code. No, I don't think I've ever done that in my life because I just always trust Brad. And yeah, it's there. Where entity temp is self. No, how does that work? Ugh, temp2 is self. Self equals temp self equals temp2. How that works? I hate that ordering. Hash. Yeah, temp is self. Self is where you want self. Okay. Yeah. I don't even need to do that because I'm not running a function or anything. I'm just being stupid. Temp weapons I weapon reserve. If weapon ammo b weapons I weapon ID. Shift F, restrict your search to the current QC directory. Let's see. Okay. But everything goes to check grandpa. Yeah, I'll have to train myself to use it. Okay. Got some leftover references here. Secondary weapon. I don't have enough. I don't have a lot of space here if I do this. Secondary weapon skin. So third weapon skin. A3's menu. This is from his gameplay was. Wait, what about menu? What about menus? Like it's still broken? Look at that. Clean across the board. No more of this secondary weapon garbage. No more of this third weapon garbage. It's all nice and clean. It's in a nice structure. And I cannot get into a game. Give up on it. Just give up on it. They don't respect you. Don't respect you. Let's make sure. Check if this breaks. Do I have? I do. Get the build standard. I should be smaller my torque points. Make sure things like skins and stuff aren't broken really quick. Okay, well, it looks like ammo isn't sent properly. Or current mag. I guess that's used as a stat. Oh. Still exists. It still does. It's probably just there's a hack I had for this before. Weapon core. Yeah. Stuff that current mag. Stuff that weapons. 0. Weapon mag. Current mag 2. Stuff that weapons. 0. Weapon magazine left. Just so they're still sent to the client. Stop it. I love using on-screen touch control. They're so quirky. Uh, Two birds, one stone. Okay. Interesting. This happened here too. If I buy Mule Kick, then just buy one guy. No, it doesn't. That's very interesting. Is it might be this might be return weapon model. Maybe I should try calling that. No, because it does call return weapon model. Hmm. Hmm. Why would that be happening? That happen if I don't have milk? Okay. Just gonna buy something. Yes, it does. So strange. It does compile, right? Yeah. No issues. Is there an if after? No. So it runs and give weapon. Weapon's true. Hmm. I wonder if it's an issue with optional floats. I think there's an instance where this gets called. Yeah, right here. Put out. This weapon swap weapons. So the play view model animation is an end function with an optional flow. I need to remember how do I use that? I pass it into that. I think this is wrap set W in func. I pass an arg to? How do quick C syntax? Means how do I don't just do this, I don't think. That's not gonna build. Yeah, I didn't think so. How do I pass a float? Function. Surely there's some. This also wouldn't be a feature. Why is this something that exists? It's not used anywhere. Or is it, hmm, maybe I do remember doing this once. I have to, like, define the function in some weird way. Func. Not gonna be here. Gonna be here. Not here. No, it's not gonna be here. I passed an argument to a function as a parameter. You still here, Blubs? You get any idea? I can check. Let me check the manual. .3. Look here, surely. Follow. It's yeah. I think Blubs is with us anymore. Oh, the time I need him. He's gone. I meant this manual is supposed to be everything. It doesn't talk about the stupid niche example. It didn't even write. Okay, that's fine. Good optional float TM. Surely a Google search won't bring anything up. It's fucking quite C. Make C function with parameter function. That's function as parameter. This is interesting. Big forage documentations. Okay, I'm gonna take this as a sign to stop for today. It's been a little over 2 hours. We're almost done. The final stretch is something with optional floats. Yes. Um, Probably more fucking stack issues because Pixie is terrible. It's all right. It's just annoying to work with. Um, thanks for sticking around. We're almost done. Just one thing, and then we're good to go. Yeah. Um, thanks for sticking around. We're almost done. Just one thing, and then we're good to go.